Hey guys, and welcome to FTL Faster Than Light. It's Bunneh here, your friendly YouTube bunny, and we're gonna just kick it off with a new game here. Let's see. I have played this before, a little bit, not that much. Well, hang on. Colorblind mode's on, I think. These are usually green. How do I fix that? There we go. So yeah, name for the ship. A name. USS. Is it two S's or three S? Two S's. USS Herp. Derp. Creative, I know. I'm really stretching my limits here. I'm really. Oh, the crew. This is my mouse is. Right, enter. So, my crew. Female, male. Let's have a. Is this the captain? Let's have a male captain, and let's have him as Bunneh or EH for cuteness. Yay! And in honor of our first subscriber, because I have a subscriber. Oh my god, I have a subscriber! Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna name him Mr. Skid Skidjmak Skidjm SCJMC. So yeah, enter. What? And Bumpy M. I like that name. We'll keep it Bumpy M, but to make sure this isn't the Herb Derp is not a sausage fest. We've got, females here. And easy or normal? Normal. Let's go. Blah 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 Federation fleet. So basically what's happening here is we're running away from rebels. And if we're caught by the rebels, we die. Kinda makes you wonder what we did in the first place to make them rebel. Like, are we really the bad guys? It appears that an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Oh shit. Pause. So yeah, as you can see here, this is very sci-fi, like ship management kind of thing. Before I started, I should have got Bumpy M on shields, I think. And Skidmaka. I swear I put Mr. Skidmaka. Whatever. Skidmaka, you seem like a weapons kind of guy, and I'm, of course, the captain of this USS Herb Derp. So as you can see here, we've got power in the bottom left there. That's our power reserves, and we can power up different parts of the ship to allow for ass kicking, basically, or arse kicking. Arse kicking. So this one we have to. It says enemy FTL charging at the top of the little red square here. We just target their engines because fuck their engines, they aren't getting away. This game is a roguelike, basically. I think they call it a roguelike. Where if you die, the game is over. You're dead, basically. It's very difficult. I've never beaten it before. I've gotten to the final boss, but I've never actually beaten him. And there we go, first enemy down. Woohoo! And they got our sensors. Bumpy M, you repair that, Bumpy. We don't need you on shield. Let's respond to this distress signal. They're in distress. You arrive at the distress beacon, asteroid belt, pirate ship, partially crossed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining. Illegal? Those bastards, we'll destroy them. Nobody defies the Federation. We fire a few volleys. It looks like they survived though, somehow. No, another one comes. And they saw your deed, or perhaps they want to claim the spoils for themselves, but for whatever reason they're charging their weapons. Oh god. We have to stop them. Skidjmak? Skidjamak? Aim for their weapon systems. Fire! Or wait a couple of seconds, then fire! Whenever you're ready, Skidjmak. Get in there, Bumpy M. Oh, fire. Bent. Can't have fires. Missiles away. Their weapons are down. I should have probably turned on the ability to see my cursor. I don't think I did that. I don't know if it will show. I'll do that next time for the next recording of FTL. Faster than light. So as you can see, once you've got an enemy kind of cornered, it's very easy just to wreck it. And we got a new weapon, a heavy ion. Ooh, that might be worth investing some. Why is every— Oh shit, our oxygen's down. Skujimik and Bomfi, get in there and fix it. I didn't even notice. We were all suffocating to death and I didn't even realize. Okay, everybody back to their posts. Bomfi, don't go through the— No, you— Why would she go through the unoxygenated, the vacuumed area of the ship to get back to her shields? Why not go through the, you know, the happy safe place? But anyway, I think a heavy ion is worth upgrading our ship's weapons for. So as you can see at the top there, we've got 36 scrap. So I'm going to put more system power into weapon control, which will allow me to have enough system power to power both the burst laser and the heavy ion, because as you can see, they both require 2 little bars. See that? So yeah. Upgraded, and well, we don't always need the med bay on, so we'll depower the med bay and power up the heavy ion. Basically, this is a shared— on the bottom left here I'm talking about, this is a shared power supply, so you can power— you have to— what's the word I'm looking for? Prioritize systems. And in this case, our priority is the heavy ion. So they weren't really in distress. Yeah, those bastard pirates. What have we got here? Scans reveal a large asteroid field. Short-range scanners. Explore the asteroid field. We'll do it. Let's go. Drone parts and scrap. Yeah, we're not really drone focused here. We're more weapons to the max kind of people here on this ship. That is us. I should be timing this video. Oh well. I wish DX Story would tell me how long I've been recording for, but whatever. We're at a shop here. Don't really need anything except maybe some fuel and some missiles. Can't repair damage. Drones, drone control, a teleporter, which can be quite useful, I suppose. Eeny, meeny. Left is always right. What have we got here, guys? A battle. Space pirates, we must aid the civilian ship. Bunneh, engines. Go. We're in another battle here. This time we'll open up with a heavy iron fire for the shield. And burst laser to the weapons. Go, go, go. For those that don't know, our missile launcher, they have a certain amount of ammo up here in the top. Number of missiles, some weapons consume one. Oh crap. We're quite damaged, 75% hull. We could be— oh, lucky miss. Come on, Skujimek. You can do this. I believe in Skujimek. Yay! The civilians, they repair some of our hull. How sweet of them. But yeah, what I was saying about missiles is up here you can see number of missiles. Some weapons consume one when missile fired. And missiles, what they allow you to do is fire through shields. Like with energy weapons or whatever. Any other weapon other than missiles, you have to take down the shields to damage the ship. Missiles, you don't. They just go through shields. A rebel ship run by AI trying to kill us. There ain't no artificial intelligence on our ship. This is a classic spaceship. We do stuff the hard way. Oh, better close that airlock. They're so dead. They're screwed. Once you've got an enemy in a corner, they're pretty much, you know, look at him, he's dead. And he's gone. Well done, Skujimik and Pompey and Bunneh. Just scrap metal. How useful. Okay, so as you can see here, it's much more obvious now. In the left here, on the left of this beacon map, that is the rebel fleet. The bit with the warning word, the warning symbol and the arrows, that's the bit where where the rebel fleet will be when I next move my ship. So as soon as I move here, they'll be there. These little double exclamation mark areas are rebel controlled sectors, or beacons. And if I was caught, say at this beacon when they came, or especially this poor little beacon, if I was caught here, I would be pretty screwed next turn, because the rebel fleet they would be right on my tail. Then as of now, we've got a bit of leeway and some freedom. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy, knowing that they're less than leeway, blah 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 blah. Basically, do we want to hire the mercenaries, or fight the ship, or just leave them alone? Well, that's a pirate symbol, and on the herp derp, we don't tolerate pirates, so prepare to die. Power up the weapon, Skujimik. Let's kick their butts. This is a Mantis ship. The Mantis are quite dangerous. Honestly, they're very deadly. But only if they can get on your ship. That's with crew teleporters. That'll be later in the game. If we run into one. Which we will if we survive that long, of course. And I gotta say, just how great is the music. Just bask in it. Okay, that's enough music basking. Accept their offer of surrender. Ooh, that's not a bad offer with all the missiles. We don't really use our missiles, but we might later. Nah, no surrender. We kill all pirates. As the thing said, mercenaries are worse than pirates, so they must be destroyed, obliterated. Well, that's actually a worse. Well, at least we got fuel, right? We didn't have enough of that already. 20. Fuel is consumed when you jump. So, as you can see, we've got 22 fuel in the top left here, next to our shield is an underhull. Next to where I showed you the missiles. So when we jump, we'll have 21. See? This is the, offer? No, we don't need join barbs, whatever, bro. So as you can see here, we're at the exit. We can move on to the next sector, but seeing as the rebel fleet is so far behind, they suck at being rebel fleet. We'll explore these beacons a bit, just have a look around. Until they get close, then we'll move to the exit and escape.